What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Kai Talks. Today,
Oh,
why
that's
you
so
already
fake.
laughing?
What was that?
Say now, but it's spoke now. Yeah, come on and talk with mine now. And our angles look great now. And everything's gonna change now. Let's talk.
Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves, shout yourselves out, do whatever y'all want. Go
You
ahead.
feel me? You feel me in the building?
Garvin, let's be respectful. You feel me?
Bro,
let's,
listen.
Let's represent the brand. You feel me?
Hi, thank you for having us.
It's been no, for real. We appreciate
Oh,
that.
I mean, listen, thank you for being here. Even though we had to wait,
Where else would you rather be?
I have other things I could be doing right now.
Nah, that's
Garvin,
it, bro.
Garnelli, Lamartine. I don't know how to say
Yes.
it correctly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Garvin Toby.
Everybody know me.
I'm Llama, y'all may feel me, member.
Hi guys, my name is Lynn Darla, aka the Decemberist. You're
Period.
in the building.
The Decemberist?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's a makeup artist, and her makeup page is called the Decemberists.
Let me follow it right now.
Hi guys, my name is Erlyn, and
Erlyn. Sorry.
I'm excited to be here.
First question: describe your very first crush that you can remember.
Light skin.
Dead.
I'm eating something right now. Hold on, I'm gonna do what girls be doing.
Well, my first crush,
No, she was the homie. You know, I think
The
growing
homie.
up,
How old were you when?
like
That
9 or
was-
10.
Huh?
Like 9 or 10. So, you know, she was like always there. I just feel like we naturally like clicked and stuff like that.
I know who this is.
I would call it right now.
Wow.
You feel me, man? Stop
She
playing.
knows. She knows you had a crush on her.
I believe so, yeah.
She was light skin or dark skin?
If we're talking about physical attributes, I believe she was of the fair skin.
Fair?
Fair blunt? You did blunt?
Fairer skin. So yes,
She was light skin.
If that's what you like to, yeah. I don't know what else I want to know.
She wants to draw the picture of this first crush, G-Tobes.
So you want me to like to describe her?
Yeah.
It's tough for me to do it now because now I have a different view of this person. So it's like I don't know how to describe it. And so it's kind of like, ugh. I guess. I mean, I stand on it, but you
Y'all
know,
still friends till this day?
no.
Oh.
Ain't no way.
But it's no beef. It's just life, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you grew apart.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been a bunch of them, so it's just like
Jeez. Who the last one?
No, we're talking about the first one.
Yeah, dog.
How you forget your first?
I can't
That you can remember. The first one you can remember.
The
like
earliest.
anyone. Okay.
Dang, you really.
She
was-
gotta go down the list. Like,
I'm saying.
I love that for her.
and no, we don't love that for her.
Why not?
That's an intensive list.
We're human.
Not so intensive, but I'll describe like my type. I feel like I always like my man 6 feet or up. Like,
Oh,
they-
period.
Yeah, they're always in that type of line. And I don't know, for some reason, like women that men shesh. Like I just noticed that like all of my crush people I've been like, they're in the like little like chef side.
Shesh?
You know, I'm a little on the thick side, kind of big side. So women neck man, you know, thinner than me.
I'm actually the opposite. I'm like, I need you to have a little meat on your bones because, first of all, how you gonna carry me? You skinnier than me.
Where is he carrying you to? I'm
Very
inquiring
good
minds
question.
wanna
But she
know.
said if she falls.
Is she? Why you falling?
Exactly. That's the real question.
My first crush was in middle school. Actually, I didn't like him at first. It was because a lot of my friends, he was the only other black in the class, so everyone was shipping us together. And later on, I started to actually like him. You know?
Yo,
Oh,
That's cute.
high key. That's high key racist.
That's player.
you
That is
lying.
that is high key racist. I'm just gonna throw that
That's
out
player. Was he
Yeah,
ugly?
man.
Was he ugly?
No, he's not ugly.
Okay.
So why didn't you like him before that, though?
I thought he was weird.
Oh, and then you experience the weird, and you like the weird.
I guess.
Yeah. I respect that. My very first crush I could remember, it was my brother's tutor. I was like, oh, nice. He understands math and he's good looking. Like, that's it. I like my men older, so he was a little older. He was.
Now, how older though?
Oh,
how much
so
older?
Subeki.
He was. I want to say he was like.
I feel like you're gonna say 30.
No, he was 18 or 20, but I was 6. So huge gap.
Yo, say at 6 years old, saying I like this dude because he's good at math.
What kind of math do you know beyond 5 + 5 is 10?
Trying to multiply, divide.
And okay, I understood that, Darnell.
Explain it to me. I mean, I was making some mathematical references. My first crush I remember was this sister. Llama, don't make that face, bro. Llama, you cannot make that face.
Yes,
respectfully.
sir.
She was in my eyes.
Go
ahead, Garv.
Now I want to ask Llama why he made that face.
Right, Llama, why you made that face?
Llama, you know who he's talking about?
Yeah, I do know who he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I know.
What you think of her? She was
Valid? She valid?
Yeah.
What you finna say right now? Because this is gonna be interesting.
That's a negative.
To me, she wasn't, but hey.
To each your own, right?
You think she was ugly?
Well, just carry on.
Now answer the question.
I want to make sure we're talking about the same person. Llama, I want to make sure we're talking about the same person. Okay, but now that was my first crush. I think she's pretty to this day. Are we still friends? No. We had a fallout. Not too. It was love on my end. She was shorter. I thought she was very pretty. Like Llama said, rocked her hair like that. I know we talked when we was in middle school. But yeah, I think she was just pretty at the time. That's what attracted me to her.
Probably my first real crush was probably after like high school, really, and everything.
What?
Real crush? Llama,
This man
Llama, hold on. How old are you?
I'm 25.
High school?
This man always trying to act cool. I promise you, bro. It's okay not to be
What
cool.
you want me to do?
It's okay not to be cool, bro.
I knew women through school and everything like that, but I'm talking about like the first actual real that it really was. I was just very picky. And everything.
Okay, can you describe her?
I mean, she was a very pretty woman.
No, duh. Like, what does she look like though?
I mean, she was a Hispanic woman.
She was a Latina.
On the thicker side, or on the stretch side.
You could, she in the middle between them.
Okay.
She's slim thick.
Slim thick.
Something like it was something around that. Yeah.
That's the terminology I never understood. Continue.
Everything. Yeah, man. We seen each other at a lot of different events a few times and everything like that. So that's how I got to know her and everything. But I mean, it ain't really it ain't really work out too well though, really, and everything like.
So you shot your shot.
No, I'm not saying like it went smooth. Like I got her number and this and that, we chatted up and everything like that. But she had left, man. I think her whole family had moved, man. So it's like
lost contact.
Yeah, lost contact type thing and everything. So it kind of hurt.
Sorry for your loss.
Nah, man. Oh, good, man.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
I've been broke so many times.
You would know, right, Corneli?
I don't think I've had my heart broken for real.
Really? Has anyone? You never had your heart broken either?
No, I have.
Oh, was it from the same Hispanic girl?
Oh nah, man, nah. This was a different girl.
Oh, okay.
How recent?
How was? Yeah.
How recent was?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, like
it feels like yesterday.
Sometimes it do, man. Sometimes,
man.
But I don't know, probably like a year or two, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't really
pinpoint.
It's like right in my back of my head, but it's just like it just don't sit well with me because Shawty was just lying the whole time.
Wait, did you see the red flags though prior to that event?
I'm not even finna flex, man. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I should have,
But did you have that conversation with her though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was there a conversation?
We had the conversation, yes. But I just couldn't do it because she just lied.
So
Oh, damn. She one of them, like, she believed in her lies so much, like that's what she's gonna die with that. Like, she gonna die with that, with what she's saying. That's what she want to say. She's not gonna switch it up. She don't want to.
Now let me ask you, had she been honest about her activities, would you have gave her another chance?
I would have definitely considered it and everything like that. It would have definitely been something different and everything, you know, and everything. I don't think I would have left her.
You deserve better, King. I'm glad you moved on.
So how do y'all feel about rebounds?
I've never had a rebound or been a rebound, but I think that
You said you never been a rebound?
yeah.
How do you know?
I guess I'll never know, but I feel like rebounds come from like an unhealthy motive. I don't think it'll work out.
For me, thinking about like my life situations with relationships, I don't think I've ever had a rebound because I'm someone who's very loyal. So like, if there's something going on between us that's just not working, I'm not gonna be like, okay, let me go find some distraction like with somebody else. If we're going through something, like, yeah, we're gonna
work it out.
We're gonna work it out no matter what. But you ain't finding me turning the other cheek, like, you know, entertaining some other person. You know, but once it's like you said, si baga la fini, pa gen chance pou sa, then ba la hana même.
Here's the thing about me, and I don't know if y'all agree or disagree, but ladies, if he doesn't ask you to be your girlfriend, to be his girlfriend,
Yep, that's it.
I feel like it's all fair. It's all fair games. Like, you know how some guys be like, oh, but she was talking to me.
You agree with that, Mama?
Like, I feel like if you don't ask me to be your girlfriend, I could talk to other dudes.
With you guys have like different view on rebounds than I do. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say the same.
in my mind is like it could be like a relationship ending, but like before you let that process and before you heal from that, you're moving on to the next person just to like avoid
That is a rebound.
That's true.
not having that company, you know?
But what if you was over the relationship before the relationship ended? You were mentally away from it. Does the next person count as a rebound?
No. I feel like
Okay.
as long as like you let it process, it's not a rebound.
Yeah,
some
you gotta
people just
give
get-
yourself the time.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to say. I'm not a fan of rebounds as well, but I've seen situations where it worked out. Like sometimes you just fall into the right combination and it just works out. Ça arrive. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone. Not everyone can make it happen, but you just have to find that person. If your person is a rebound, then you know it happens. A really good friend of mine, I wouldn't say was a rebound, but we both got out of something and found comfort in each other. But we didn't explore the relationship route. We explored the friendship route. But we were able to build something so solid that we still have to this day, a friendship. But we both came from, a situationship at the time. I just feel like it just depends on how you approach it. Because I know a couple as well who, bro, was a rebound, but they working out. You know what I mean? So I just think it depends on the person. You said something interesting, and I don't know if it's a northern or southern thing, but that whole girlfriend thing. Like, you feel like the dude have to ask you to be his girlfriend for it to be official?
Yes, because until then, I'm your friend and you're my friend, and I can have other friends. That's it. Until you ask me to be your girlfriend, then I'm like, okay, it's me and you.
Okay, so if y'all have let's say y'all have a conversation, y'all talk about y'all feelings, you guys know you guys are feeling each other, and he's like, yo, we should give this a try. Is that asking?
If he says we should give this a try, that's you asking me already. You're asking me for something.
So he has to ask does the girlfriend word has to come out his mouth though? Like, what if I say, let's give this a try?
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be like, let's give what a try?
This relationship.
Yes, you gotta be specific.
And what is a relationship? That's girlfriend and
between
boyfriend.
two people. I keep it going. Keep going. Look, let's give this a try.
Can I answer?
What a try. Give what a try. Like, you have to be specific. Like
A relationship with you.
So
I'm your
you
girlfriend.
have to ask the question, because it could be like, okay, we want to give this a try, but like, are we fixing whatever it is that we gotta fix to make sure that we go to the relationship level? Or are you actually officially asking me like, hey, I want to be your boyfriend and like whatever, girlfriend and boyfriend? That you have to be specific. You can't just say, oh, let's give this a try. Let's say that me and you we want to be on a relationship level, but we both have something that we got to work on to make it to the next level. Because you can't just rush into a relationship. You know me? So for example, if I have a conversation with you, so let's give this a try. I'll be like, let's give what a try. I want for me and you to work on X, Y, and Z in order to build this thing and to be X, Y, and Z.
So all right, so let's say I go relationship, and then you're gonna keep asking for something until I say the girlfriend and boyfriend word.
I'm gonna ask you to define what you mean by relationship. I'm gonna be like, okay, if we're in a relationship, am I your girlfriend? Like,
yes.
Okay, so why can't you just say it's not that hard?
But if you know, if you already know, you know.
But
I don't know that though. That's why there's communication.
You can say relationship.
Garvin, I want to. Okay.
You could say relationship. I'll still be like, okay, because there's different types of relationship. Like
Very
a
true.
friendship is
Y'all
a
crazy. Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be specific. Like, for example, when you want to ask someone to be your wife and all that, you ask, will you marry me? You know, for a girlfriend piece, you're supposed to be specific. Like, open your mouth in court and be like, hey, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah, be direct, man.
Yeah, you have to be very direct.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. We can't, personally, I can't be trying to guess what you want me to like, I don't know what's going on in your mind. You better be direct and honest and like open about what you want. Like, I'm gonna ask you questions to figure out answers, but at the end of the day, like, if you're not being honest and direct with what I'm like, boy, you don't know what you want. So, but come back to me when you do realize what you want.
You trying to say let's give it a try, bro? You ain't for real, man. Come on
now.
So, but my only thing is I didn't agree with the specific having to put that word like girlfriend, boyfriend. Like, it's like, I feel like if you have a conversation with someone, it's like, all right, cool. I'm feeling you, feeling me. I want to do this. You know, I want to do this relationship. Let's give this a try.
I feel like what the girls are saying and what I believe as well is that as a guy, you need to make your motives known. I feel like when you don't make your motives known, that means you're scared to commit yourself to something, right? And if you're scared to commit yourself to something, then what are you doing with that girl? Like you both wasting each other's time. Like I feel like when you're young, that's cool and all.
Emoji.
That's cool when you're young, because when you're young, you're still trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like, blah 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 blah. But when you hit a certain age, it's kind of like, yo, like I'm really trying to do something. So if you're not trying to do something with me, then why are you talking to me? You feel me? Like if you want a friend, be a friend. But if you want to be more than a friend, you have to make that known, because there's other dudes who talking to her and stuff, and she don't have time to be wasting your time on you because she got other things in her life going on. You know?
That's it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna clap it up too. You feel me?
Yes, sir. And you know what? Actually, this is the end of the podcast. That's it right here. Like,
stop it.
We're good. Like,
I was great.
But I think
great.
I mean, I feel like we're all on the same page in terms of the motives and stuff like that. But for me, it's just the terminology. But it,
no, you don't have to say, "Will you be my girlfriend?" directly, but you need to make yourself known. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
we're on the same. It's just I have a problem with the terminology. I don't think it's that serious. But
it's not that serious.
I know some people who, if you don't say those words, they are not together.
Does that make sense? I'm gonna ask you, do you want me to be your girlfriend? Like, is that what you mean? But it's I need to. But that's just for me.
Exactly.
So I'm not confused.
Exactly. You're gonna ask the right questions.
Can I ask you a question, Garnella? So if you see a girl you like and you want to make things exclusive with her, how do you make that known to her? Like what would your terminology be with her?
I tell her how I feel and ask her if she feels the same way.
All right.
I like Darla's point a little bit. I'd kind of like and have this in my conversation, kind of like, what do we need to work on to get to the relationship status? I'd have that conversation first. Because yeah, you're feeling me, I'm feeling you, but are we ready for a relationship? Are we ready to give it our all into it? So I'd have a first initial conversation of like our feelings, like, you know, what we want to do and kind of things like that. And then from there, we'll kind of see where we want to go with the relationship.
That's fair. As long as you open and you communicate, I think that's all a girl would requires from a guy. You know what I'm saying? And if she's with that, then she's with it. If she's not, then she's not. But at least she knows where you stand at. And vice versa, now you know where she stands at. But I feel like a lot of people have a problem communicating how they feel or where they want to be at. They just kind of want to like coast and like see where things go.
Right.
And then they get mad when they move on to someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta be. Yeah.
But Garnett, it sounds like you have an issue of saying the words, would you want to be my girlfriend? Like, it sounds like you just have an issue with that phrase. I'm
just petty, right? So if I know you like, you see how you ask the right questions, you see how you want to know these things, I appreciate that. But I just, like I said, I know certain people or certain sisters specifically, if you don't ask them to be your girlfriend, like, will you? If you don't say those words, you guys are not boyfriend and girlfriend. My pettiness will allow me to continue playing the game and not say those words. I don't know.
Why are you like this?
It's fun. We were talking about relationships, but you guys were talking about like talking to someone or like, you know, this person. So I was gonna ask you guys like the difference between a situationship and in a relationship. Because I love the word situationship, but I just don't get it.
A relationship, but without the titles. That's really what I think a situationship is. Like the feelings are there and you've spoken about how you feel, the both of y'all, and like you do things as boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff, but like there's no titles to it.
Mine's similar. I feel like a situationship is like two people like getting to know each other without the acknowledgement of like what they want. So it's like without that label, without like you guys discussing it, like you guys know you guys have feelings for each other, but you guys don't discuss it nor talk about what you guys want. And that.
So you guys dating?
I would say that's probably dating. I feel like a situationship is dating.
It's dating without the titles.
That's where it gets messy.
I feel like situations are very hard and complicated to just let go, because it's just like, do I really have feelings for this person or am I attached? But at the back of your mind, it's like, this is not what I want. I want to feel like I want to be committed to you, but it's just not working. But like, if I do let you go, it's like I'm missing a part of you. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel like, to me, man, the situationship is something like that's like I say uncommitted or maybe even undetermined and everything, to where like maybe let's say someone is probably content with the arrangements in it and everything, and then the other person is probably longing for something more and everything. That's what I always looked at a situationship as.
Keyword, content with the arrangements.
Content with the arrangements.
But can it be a situationship if both parties are aware that it's a situationship and they're both content with the arrangements?
Oh, for sure.
In your past situationship, Darla, did you end it?
Something like that, yeah.
You didn't end it. It didn't look like you ended it.
She said something like that. What that mean?
What happened to the situationship?
For right now, it's just more of like, okay, like this is not like going to the place that we both had like expected, because of course we're in different like worlds in a sense, in a way. So there's it's just like feelings are there, but there's just a lot of wrongs in the mix of it. I'm a firm believer, if someone really wants to be with you, by all means necessary,
if they wanted to,
if
they would. I live by that.
They would do that by all means necessary. And
they would do what?
If they wanted to, they would, period.
Yeah, like in terms
if they wanted you to be their girl, they would make you be their girl.
Within your like friendship relationship that like, you know, that's like, okay, this is the reason why we can't be together of, you know, X, Y, and Z.
I feel like men know what they want, right? So if you in a situation where you're like, oh, I don't know if you want me or not, he don't want you.
He don't.
And I feel like that goes back to the whole making things clear in a relationship.
Being direct.
Yeah, being direct. Like if a guy wants you, if like I don't know, like for me, if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. And that's with anything. Like I just got these shoes. Like I wanted these shoes for like a really long time, and they just dropped. I made sure I did everything I did to cop them. Now I'm not trying to compare women to like material things, but
yeah, I was gonna catch you on that one. I'm like,
now listen. I know.
I feel like it's a good comparison, because even if you didn't have the money for it, you would save up for it to get those shoes.
But even
so if you really wanted her, you would make the necessary sacrifice.
I don't care what my financial situation was. I don't care what was going on. Like I know I wanted those shoes. Same thing with like food. Like if I want Chick-fil-A and I'm 10 miles away from Chick-fil-A, I will drive 10 miles to go get that Chick-fil-A. I don't care how inconvenient it is for me. You know what I'm saying? But other times it's like, that's out my way. Like if it was nearby, I would do something. And I feel like some dudes do things out of convenience, but some dudes do things out of their desire.
The talking stage, right? I don't really like that terminology. But I wanted to know what was the difference between like a situationship and the talking. But I guess if you're talking to someone that might be a situationship, ? But also, can you be in multiple situationships at one time and be okay? Is that okay, or is it not?
No. I feel I feel like in my definition book, I feel like there's a difference between talking and a situationship. I feel like when you're talking to somebody, you're generally trying to get to know them to see if that person has potential to be someone you would want to commit to. I feel like when you're in a situationship, those feelings have already developed, they've already matured. So you're at the point to make a decision, but you don't make a decision. And so then now you let things linger, and then it's like a it is what it is type attitude, or we'll see how things go. But when you're talking to somebody, it comes from a genuine place.
I feel like when you're talking to someone, you both acknowledge what's going on, and you both are kind of at the same pace and mindset. Whereas that other situationship, I feel like one person's always at a different idea than the other person. So it's like if you're in different situationships at the time, I feel like you're kind of just like giving different people the wrong idea, kind of just like dating multiple people.
I actually hate with a passion the talking stage. Because it leaves me so clueless. I'm like, I have feelings for you. Like, to me it's very unclear. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm talking to this person, but to them, am I talking to them? Like, do they understand what's going on here, or is it just me that's imagining something? Like, I hate the talking stage until like one person makes it clear that like we're talking, I guess. Like, I need clarity and communication in every stage, but that doesn't necessarily happen with the talking stage because it's just like you just getting to know each other.
I feel like that's just because through your experience, a dude hasn't done it right for you, and then that's why you don't like it. Because I feel like there's a point in the talking stage to where it turns into a situationship, and there needs in that point, the dude needs to step up and take the initiative and let you know what's going on and how you guys are going to proceed into the next phase, and if you're down for that or not. A lot of dudes don't like to step up and speak up on that, whether it's they don't like to express themselves, or whether it's like, oh, this girl feeling me, she already know what's up, blah 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 blah. It's whatever it is, they don't step up in that moment, and once you pass that line, now you've entered into a situationship, and now things are unclear and stuff like that. But y'all,
why can't you avoid all of this back and forth?
What you mean? You avoid it by being direct and clear, and you communicate.
But it's hard though, especially when there's a lot of like factors that comes into play.
Like what?
Let's talk about it. Like what?
Okay, let's say, okay, here are multiple factors of like that can potentially lead to situationships and all that in a way. Like, let's say someone is also like dealing with another person as well. That can also lead to making it complicated too, because it's just like, damn, you have two people that like your feelings are set for, but it's just like, which one do I like, commit to and give to my time? That then becomes a situation.
In a situation where you're trying to figure out who you like and who you don't like, at the point the dude need to talk. He's like, yo, this is where I'm at. And if you don't know where you at, the dude need to back off and let you figure out what you need to figure out. But if he continue to talk to you and stuff like that, then that's when things get confusing, because you have two different people on your mind, and you like, I need to talk to this person, but I also need to talk to this person. Nah, if y'all did the work and y'all got to know each other and y'all now agreed, or one person feels like, yo, I want to move this on to the next level, but you're not ready, he's doing himself the disservice for staying while you figure it out. He needs to give you the space to let everything process, and then for you to make your decision.
Not a lot of people know what they want. The fact that they don't know what they want, but listen,
that's the biggest issue.
But the fact that they don't know what they want, they're literally looking for whatever can fit the shoe. So it's like, all right, cool,
bro.
So it's just like, all right, cool, this person might work. I'm gonna talk to her, and then we're gonna get in a situationship. All right, it didn't work out. Next person, I'm gonna talk to her. Then it's gonna get a situation. So it's like, this person never figured out what they wanted, so they're giving everyone a try. Versus, if you know what you want and you find what you want, there is no question of talking situation. It's like, okay, are we dating or not? You know what I mean? I just feel like I just feel like men or women should take their time and figure out what they want, and when they find that, pursue it.
And that's a toxic trait a lot of dudes have too.
What?
They don't know what they want, but yet they still involve themselves in situations that require them to know what they want.
Right, but it's like you don't want this girl, but you're still gonna entertain her because she's providing some type of comfort, some type of company at the time that you need in your life, and I get that. But it's like deep down inside, if you really wanted this girl, you would commit to her and be direct.
And that's why I don't like the whole rebound thing, because the rebound is like, oh, that didn't work out, now let me go do this. But do you really want that? Is that convenience, or is that, again, desire?
What are you guys' deal breakers in relationships? So we're done with situationships. Now you're in a relationship, right?
Ain't no situation, yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
Oof, she don't drink water.
You dealt with a girl that didn't drink water?
No, I've seen it though. I'm like, yo,
What
I
does
have
she
yet
drink?
to see, bruh, everything else, everything under the sun. But
She's never drinking water?
never seen it.
Are you serious?
Bruh.
Yeah, for me, man, it's just gonna be like a girl that just got bad hygiene or just don't take care of herself. And everything. That's a deal breaker for me.
I feel like someone who's just insecure, because I feel like that allows like a lot of room for like bad habits.
Girl?
But you don't feel like everybody has insecurities?
I mean, insecurities are normal, but there's really like,
Are you saying when he? I'm sorry, I'll let you say it.
like I was just saying like there's a lot of insecure people, and I wouldn't want to be with someone who like, for example, uses their insecurity to seek out validation from like other women.
I'm gonna piggyback on that one. Because one time I was dealing with somebody and they didn't have self-confidence within themselves. And at first I was like, okay, let me help you get that. But I realized that I can't help someone get that for themselves. They have to figure it out for themselves. Like what makes them really like themselves before like other people can give that to them. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But it was like, yo, you look good today. Like, or be like, yo, let's take a picture. Like, it was just always like that. And it started to get to a point where it was like, bro, like you look good. Just why don't you, and that you can't give that to somebody, you know? And that can get burdensome to a point to deal with somebody like that. So I agree with that.
But so that's a deal breaker for you in a relationship in terms of you would end the relationship because they lack self-confidence.
But how did you get to the relationship when you knew that? If it's a deal breaker? Question mark.
No, sometimes you figure that out after the fact.
And sometimes too, you're with someone hoping, knowing that okay, maybe this can change.
Or you don't know. Oh, my fault.
Yeah, because most of the time when you get into a relationship, you don't know everything about the person. Like you just starting to know certain things instead of bad habits are starting to fit, you know. Because like I'm pretty sure if Garvin knew from the get-go, he wouldn't be with this person.
Yeah, like you don't know to the degree it is until you in it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can see something, but you think you can handle it because you think it's to a certain degree. But then you in it, and then it's way deeper than you could even imagine. And you're like, oh, dang. And it's like, I can't fix this person, even though you want to, because you already have the feelings for the person. You know what I'm saying? And so you're trying to fix this person, but you can't fix somebody who doesn't want to fix themselves.
Ladies, do you girls think that we can change men?
I don't think you could change someone, but I do think that you could influence them to do something. Like, for example, I feel like if a person likes you enough, they will work on certain behaviors or certain habits. But you can't really change who they are. It's up to them.
I agree. But I also do think that like by doing so, then they become to change. Like your personality, the way that you are with them can in a degree make them be like, oh damn, like this person is like this to me. Like, damn, I want to be a better version of myself to be with them, to make this like, you know, a healthy relationship in that aspect.
I feel like in every situation you put yourself in, you have to take the person for what they show you. And you have to ask yourself, can I deal with this person who is in front of me for the rest of my life? And if the answer is yes, cool. Then if it goes up from there, then you're blessed. But if it doesn't, you're still blessed because you're happy with the situation that you walked into. But if you're unhappy with the situation and you walk into it thinking you can change it, then now you're going to be unhappy because now your happiness is dependent on something to change, a catalyst, whatever it is. And if that doesn't happen, then that's going to open up other doors that aren't good for you or him or for the relationship in total.
Going back to like the deal breaker, like me, I'm someone who loves big, like my energy is just very big. So therefore, like I can't be with a person who makes me feel like I have to dim my light or dim myself. Like that's, I feel like that's just not me. Like I hate in certain situations where like I feel like, damn, like why do I have to love you less? Why do I have to do this less? But that's not me. It makes me uncomfortable. So that would be definitely a deal breaker and red flag to me, because I don't want someone to suck up my energy and be like, oh, you're very pessimistic. Because I'm lit, and like I have a big heart, and like I'm just all that. I can't have the opposite, because then it, like negative energy like just affects me. It just makes, damn, like I feel like I can't be me, I can't function, like, and I don't need that type of like behavior, type of vibe. Yeah, that's just not me. Like I'll do by means anything necessary. I go like the greatest lengths for my friends, my family, people I love. But I had to realize that, damn, sometimes you just gotta like, sometimes you kind of feel like used in a way and taken advantage of. And I didn't used to think that until my best friend told me. She was like, Darla, like you're like the sweetest, nicest person ever. Like I don't like the fact that sometimes some people take advantage of you and you don't see that.
Darla, I relate to what you're saying because I give my all as well. Like, I don't know if big heart is a terminology, but like in terms of love, I give so much love to everything that I do and everyone. But I'm now realizing the importance. Also, I don't put myself first ever. I put others first. I'm now realizing the importance of having a good balance, because when you exert too much, you have nothing for yourself.
Yes. That's so
like
true.
right now, I'm at a point, I'm just like, yo, you just got to step back, bro, and just put yourself first. Like right now, it's just like, do you? Everyone is fine, bro. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. You feel me? But just do you and just take care of yourself. I don't know. Like I've been giving so much to a point where I do feel the, not even using. I don't think the using is the right term, but I do feel like the petty force. You know what I mean? You just have nothing to give anymore.
I completely like agree with everything you said, Darla and Garnelli. Like I'm the same type of way. Like I love big, and my mom always tells me like, because like that's just the type of person I am. I'm like, dang, if I can help you, I'm gonna help you, even if that means breaking my own back or not helping myself. I'm gonna help you because that's just the type of person I am. I genuinely just want to be there for people, and it sucks that sometimes the person doesn't appreciate it as much as I would like them to appreciate it. But it's like I can't force them to feel that way, because regardless whether they appreciate it or not, I'm still gonna do it because that's just who I am. But it just really sucks when people really do take advantage of being a good person. You know what I mean? Ladies, describe your perfect man. Erlyn, you smiling. Who you got in mind?
I was just looking.
She said.
I was looking at Darla. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. From looks to personality.
Looks. You guys know who Tyler LaPley is?
Tyler who? Tyler P?
Yeah.
Name?
Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler P?
Medea?
Like,
Tyler LaPley, Miracle Walk's baby daddy.
I ain't never heard. I don't even know who that is. Oh.
Yeah, you know who Tyler is. You've seen Tyler.
I never seen that man in my life.
At least he has to be attractive to me. You know, he has to be attractive to me. But he also got to be attractive to grandma too, because you know, grandma. I can't bring you near grandma because grandma he bet leg. He got to be cute too. Grandma got to approve too. He has to be funny, because you know me, I be playing and I laugh a lot and I be joking, and I'm not serious.
Yes.
So he got to be the same too. And someone who's really into crime TV shows, because that's what I like.
I would say someone who's spiritual, of course, grounded, and knows what they want.
Okay, what about looks? Do you have any? Are you just like what you like?
If they're taller than me, yeah.
Oh, they gotta be taller than you?
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Oh, they're gonna be taller than you.
I like a dark skin.
Wow.
That's it.
The end.
I'm not.
Wait,
it's not.
Time on. I have a question. dark skin like Lupita or dark skin like
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
okay.
Oh, we like that. Okay.
But nah, like I don't know, like a lot of like dark skin women. I think they have a beauty that is you can't. I don't know. You gotta love it to understand the dark skin beauty. I'm not a big fan of like light skinned girls, like yellow girls. I feel like I wanted to specify because like I feel like some, you know, like you have your caramels, you have your like, you know, your lighter dark skins, but then you have your light skin. Do you feel me? I don't know what, like them pretty light skin girls, they kind of walk around with this pretty girl like idea that I really don't like. You feel me? So I'd rather not have that with me.
What about in terms of personality?
I can't really pinpoint. I'm very good with the flow. You feel me? Like I'm very kind of like, if we cool, we cool. I don't have like a type of personality. Cause I feel like everyone's different. You know what I mean? I don't have something specific that I am looking for or like would like. It's one of those, if you know, you just catch a vibe.
Darwin.
Blah.
Oh my gosh, bro. I would like somebody who is comfortable with themselves, meaning that they don't have a problem showing who they are, no matter what space they're in. And the reason why I look for that is just because, like, I want that person to be proud for who they are. Because if they're proud for who they are, then they could be proud for who I am. You know, I like girls who are goofy, like they like who know how to have a good time, like can chop it up, laugh, whatever. But at the same time, they carry themselves with chase. Like they know how to walk into a room and like know how to like conduct themselves. Not necessarily showing that they're better than people, but just like they just comport themselves very well.
Someone with substance.
Yeah, definitely someone with substance, because you want to have great conversation with somebody. I don't want to talk about what's on TikTok all the time, you know, like let's talk about something deeper than that. And someone who can bring a different perspective in life than how I already see life.
Yeah, for me, I think just I ain't really got too much on it, but I probably say like most important thing for me is probably like someone that has like a lot of sense of humor and everything like that. I really love like laughing. I love making someone else laugh and everything like that. You know, just having fun and just joking and being goofy all the time and everything like that. That's something that I really like doing and everything like that, because you know I'm really a chill, laid back dude and everything, so I just like to laugh a lot and everything like that. And if I had someone there with me that could do the same thing, you know, that'd be probably the best thing for me.
I feel like for me, if he's funny, I'm sold. Like he ain't even gotta be that good looking. Like if you funny, you can make me laugh, I'm sold. But other than that, if I don't know your sense of humor, I like my guys a little tall. I do like a nice brown skin, nice dark skin. They have to be like respectful. They have to be respectful, but also for some reason I truly believe that guys that have like older, younger sisters just make better partners. I might be biased, but I just feel like because they have that sense of not just their mothers as like a woman, but like also a sister, especially if they have a younger sister. That's the one. Someone who's like patient as well. Patient with me, who is emotionally intelligent. Like, not that he has to know everything that I'm feeling and I expect him to know everything that I'm feeling, because I can communicate, but knowing just how to handle the ups and downs of like my emotions, I guess, and their emotions as well.
I cannot be with a man that says like about them has like something about makeup. It's either you're gonna
like
my profession develops around makeup and all that stuff. I do that, so you're going to see me with a beat face a lot of the time.
You know,
so you can't say that. And also with hair too. Like I love wearing wigs and all that. So like my man is just gonna have to love all that about me. You can't be like, oh, I prefer that. No, si c'est comme ça, si vous connaissez ça va dire, nous cherchons notre fun.
Dude, Darla, what you just said, you know how tight I actually get when a man goes, I prefer my girls natural. Like, as I'm wearing makeup and like 20-inch clip-ins. Like, what are you talking about right now, dude?
You gonna see this 30-inch bust down regardless.
Period. Like, I had this dude I was literally talking to. He was like,
well, you know, like, I don't mind it when you wear makeup, but I just want to tell you, I do prefer when you're natural.
I'm like, we're on FaceTime. I have a full makeup on. I got lashes on. I got a wig on. Like, what did you think? How did you think this conversation was gonna go?
If I take out this wig and you see with my 4C coil thing, are you still gonna be like, okay, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay?
That's natural.
They want the loose girls, you know. They want the loose girls, the organic looking. You know what I mean? That's what they want for their natural. That's what they want for their natural.
Because black women natural means it's a whole different spectrum.
Whole different thing. Yeah. Whole different thing. But that's not the type of natural they want, though.
I have a question.
Yeah, are you gonna be okay with me rocking my Millie, my McMill?
Come on, with my little fro.
You know.
I mean, hey, if you got bars, you good. If you got the bars,
you gonna let your girl rock a fade better than yours?
Heck no, a fade. If my girl got a fade, that's not my girl. Anyways,
what's the first thing y'all notice when y'all look at other people?
Their smile.
Yeah, smile and teeth.
Really?
Their smile. Oh, speaking of that, Kai, I want to use this platform to express myself because you attacked me behind the scenes, of course. So Kai and I were having a conversation.
Oh my god!
And
the fact that you're doing this right now,
and I told you, it
tells me a lot.
I told you I was going to put this on the pod, and I was very offended. So she's like, "Yo, have you ever had braces?" And I was like, "Yeah, why do you ask?" And then she's like, "You have really nice teeth." I said, "Oh, why? Thank you, I appreciate that." And then she said, "But I'm gonna deduct points because they're not natural."
He had braces, so you didn't have that naturally.
I mean,
they're nice. They're still nice, Garvin. Like that. That's the compliment.
No. Listen.
Wait. I would still consider them natural because he didn't get like Veners or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it ain't natural.
He had to literally get them wires to really get that wasn't natural. Come on, Darla. Listen to me, registered nurse. Don't
come on now, Darla.
Wait, hold on. So with this same type of thinking and logic, can I approach a woman and be like, "Oh, I like so and so," and then I figure out it's not natural, and they be like, "Oh, I'm taking off points because that's not natural."
I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this because I don't know how to answer the question. I might. What's your worst emotional fear?
My answer to that was whatever that means to you. Like, what scares you emotionally? Some people it's getting rejected, and some people it's falling in love with the wrong person. Like, what is it that scares you emotionally?
This requires to be vulnerable. I don't know about this one.
Oh, for me, I said it was falling in love, and then my partner tells me that they fell out of love with me.
But do you really fall out of love though with somebody?
I feel like you can.
I think you can fall out of love with people.
I don't think so.
For sure.
You think you're always constantly in love?
You don't fall out of love, mate. You could probably like maybe reject it or something, or you can run from it and everything like that. But I feel like you don't really like fall out of it and everything. I feel like when it's like true love, you know, people that fall out of love was not part in love to begin with.
I feel like love is such a big topic that's sometimes hard to wrap our heads around. Like it's an emotion that's like it's different for everyone.
Right.
So I personally believe that I can fall out of love with somebody and somebody can fall out of love with me. But like you don't think that. So you know what I mean? Like it's different for everyone.
My worst emotional fear is a broken home. I don't know how to describe it without being emotional, but like I want to be able to have a husband marry somebody who's actually fully committed and invest in their family, in their wife, in kids and all that stuff. That's something that like I pray to Jehovah all the time, that like I have like a husband who's actually fully 100% committed to us as a family. None of that like, you know, no Cudi seeing like, you know, neg for this and that, like, you know, you just brush it off and you like, no. Like one thing I told myself is if I catch that any other, there's no like unchita palabras. It's straight you leaving by divorce. I'm not gonna go with the back and forth. Let's fix this, because I've seen how like, you know, with past experience, I've seen that like in my like in my family per se, that like it's just something that I do not want to find that it's okay. Like it's none of that. Like first thing I see you cheating and all that, it's an automatic divorce. I don't want to live my life like guarded and always trying to figure out like if you're telling me the truth or not. I don't want to feel that way. The first like I understand your body pardon this and all that, but that's something I made it clear. Like it is like I tell this to any guy, like if it's gonna be serious, like if there's anything that I see cheating or infidelity, it's no straight. We're not talking about that. That's just a straight no. Like you take your bags and you go.
This next Haitian American generation is gonna change the game.
Who you said is gonna change the game, Granelli?
Us, this generation right here.
Oh no, we a mess.
I would say like my worst like romantic emotional fear is like marrying someone and like them changing other person that I love. Because it happens a lot with people, and it's like especially like as witnesses, I feel like a lot of times you can't just like walk away from someone, and so if that person changes to like a whole complete person that I'm not in love with, I get scared kind of like being stuck in that relationship with somebody like that.
Nah, I think I might steal Erlyn's emotional fear.
So original.
I bet. You know what? Stop coming for me. You know what? I'm gonna come with my own. I feel like mine would
it's
be
giving
like,
it's giving watch.
That's wild.
Come on, I like that.
The fact no one defended me was even crazier. But I feel like for me, I would say rejection. I think rejection of who I am. Like once you show a person who you are 100% and you're vulnerable and they reject that, I feel like that would hurt me because it's like, dang, someone doesn't love me for me. And I know not everybody loves you, you know. I feel like that's life, whatever. But it's still like what's wrong with, like, why don't you like me? And I feel like that comes from like earlier in my life, because I always felt like if someone didn't like me, I always be like, why? You know, like what about me do you not like? And I don't know why that happened, but I feel like I've gotten way better since that point. But I feel like it would hurt when it's someone that I really care for, and then they now say, "Oh, I don't like who you really are."
I mean, I'll probably say like maybe in relation to like getting hurt and everything, because I guess I'm type of dude to, you know, once I like somebody and I'm all about them, you know, I want them to feel great every day and everything like that, whether up and down. I always want them to feel good and everything like that. So it's just the fear of like, you know, one day, you know, you just getting hurt by that person that you showed all this love and everything too.
We gave her best episode. Stop playing.
I don't know about her best, but you know,
let's stop playing. Kai, say it. Let's hear it. Say it.
She has some.
Say it.
I want to say thank you guys for being here and for coming on the podcast. We're gonna wrap it up here, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Jazz hands, everybody.
Not the Millie, right?
Say now, but I speak now. Yeah, come on and talk with mine now. And our angles look great now. And everything's gonna change now. Let's talk.